On the open sea near Japan, there is an island that once held over 5,000 people, and now holds no one. No lights, no voices, no movement. Just concrete and silence. This is Hashima Island, also called Battleship Island. And behind its abandoned buildings is a history Japan tried very hard to forget. From the air, Hashima looks like a fortress rising from the ocean. Wall-to-wall concrete buildings, standing on a rock barely wide enough for a few streets. But this island was never meant to be beautiful. It was built for one purpose: coal mining. Deep beneath the sea floor, tunnels were carved into the rock, and thousands were sent below the surface to pull fuel from the darkness. At its peak, more than 5,000 people lived here, making Hashima the most densely populated place on Earth. Families lived in tiny apartments. Schools operated above ground. A hospital treated the injured, and children played on rooftops, while below them, men worked in tunnels barely tall enough to stand upright.
During World War II, Japan's labor force collapsed, as millions of men were sent to fight. Desperate for coal, the government turned to involuntary labor. Thousands of Korean civilians and Chinese prisoners were transported to Hashima, not as workers, but as forced laborers. They were pushed underground, where heat soared, oxygen thinned, and toxic gases filled the air. They worked endless shifts, barely treated as human, with little food, little medical care, and no way to escape. Cave-ins killed workers. Gas poisoning killed workers. Exhaustion killed workers. Many bodies were never recorded. Some were simply disposed at sea. After the war, the workers disappeared, but the truth stayed buried. Japan promoted Hashima as a symbol of modernization. No mention of forced labor. Tour brochures praised the buildings, never the people who died beneath them. Even during UNESCO recognition, suffering was minimized. Only after international pressure did Japan acknowledge the truth. Visitors feel something strange here. Not fear, not ghosts, but absence. Empty classrooms stand frozen. Apartments face the ocean. No one behind the windows. Everything remains, yet nothing lives. Hashima is not haunted by spirits. It is haunted by silence. History can be buried without ever being destroyed. If stories like this matter to you, subscribe to The Veiled Frame, because some truths remain hidden until someone finally chooses to uncover them.